Hi everyone, welcome back to fbmfox. I hope everyone's having an awesome time selling on Facebook Marketplace. This time around we have an amazing update video for you guys. This video will discuss automatic syncing of Facebook stock price and item ID along with the auto price and auto stock updates. So you no longer have to check your emails and go and manually update stock or price. And next we also have an update for research. So just for demonstration purposes, previously what we had was we had emails going out to our users that would tell them that the price of something has changed, right? So for this item, the price went down a little bit, I believe. Yeah, so the price went down 20 bucks and this is the item that changed. So now you'll see that for this item, it's currently $27 and it's listed in my account, and so is this item, right? Both of them are $27. And let's say hypothetically, just for demonstration purposes, both of the prices change on this item. So the software will automatically go and pull data from our servers and sync this price in here without you having to do it automatically. And it'll also update stock, and it'll also put items out of stock and in stock without you ever having to manually do it with your virtual assistant. So the way this is done is if you click on the fbmfox logo for the Chrome extension, you'll see that in the settings area, we've got two new buttons basically. So the first button is auto price and stock updates in browser. So if you don't have that clicked, you'll still receive emails, but soon we're going to stop sending emails and we're going to make it only automatic price updates. So please have that checked, or else your items won't sync and they won't update in price and stock. Next, we have the hours that the software checks for price and stock. So currently it's set to 5 hours. Really, if you only have like 30 listings, you can do it every 3 hours. But if you have tons of listings, like hundreds, you'd probably need one every hour. So that's all you need to do. And once these settings are set in, it's a good idea to sign in and sign out to make sure that the settings are updated. So every time you sign in, your profile sort of updates on our backend server also. So it's a good idea when you change those numbers or uncheck that box or recheck it, that you sign out and sign in for updating our server on the backend. So what the Chrome extension will do first is actually update the prices of these two items for demonstration purposes. So we'll just wait on the Chrome extension to pop up tabs and do it automatically. So for this to work, you do need to have your Chrome browser open at all times. It's good to have it open like 12 hours a day because once you open it, it'll start the timer from then. So what you need to do is look in the top left corner of the tabs right here. So you see that a tab has just opened up, and you'll see what it does. So it switched me over to that tab, and it's syncing all of my items automatically with the backend account, and it's taking all the IDs and everything. It's taking the price, it's taking the fact that it may not be out of stock, and it does all that, and then it pushes it back to our server. And then if you just give it a minute, it'll switch you back to whatever you were doing. So it sort of hijacks your attention for a little bit, but everything else is behind the scenes because Facebook tries their best to not have software on top of their platform. They want to make it people to people. So that's why that's sort of a necessity. So if you keep looking at the tabs that are opening up, you'll see that a tab just opened up to update the price of one of these items as we discussed prior, and another tab is about to open up and it'll update the price as we discussed prior, and it'll close out the tab and the updates will be done. So we'll refresh these two items and hopefully see a difference. So the price update for this item has been done. So let's go ahead and refresh the page. So previously the item was $27, now it's $35. So it pulled the data, pulled the change from our backend server, and it made the change. And then for this item, let's go ahead and refresh it. It was also $27, but now it's $300. Okay, so I just put a random price out there. So now you can see that the price has changed. So next, the software also does making items go out of stock. So currently both of these items are in stock. So we have one here and one here. So we've experimented a lot with price updates and stock updates on Facebook Marketplace. And simply setting the available quantity to 0 sort of destroys your seller reputation, and it adds a ton of spam items that you can't really delete, right? So Facebook makes it extremely difficult to delete items, then relist them, delete them, relist them. It's not very smart to do that. So what our software does is it tremendously overprices the item, so it'll make the item $1,000, right? And previously you can only ship an item on Facebook Marketplace if it is below 500 bucks, right? So you can't ship an item if it's above 500 bucks, I believe. So what it's going to do is it's going to increase the price to $1,000 or $10,000, and then that way your item goes out of stock. And if somebody buys your item, well, hey, you just made 10 grand, right? So you should hope somebody buys your item at 10 grand. So let's go ahead and wait on that, and you'll see that these 2 items will be put out of stock by increasing the price to $10,000. So we just have to wait on the software for another 5 hours and it'll do it. So you want to focus again on the top left hand corner of my screen where it shows the tab and it's syncing the items again. So again, this is 5 hours later when the software realized that, you know, the items that we have there are actually now out of stock. So it's going to go ahead and change their price. So let's just wait for it to sync the current stock, and then it's going to switch over to your tab that you were using, and then it'll close out of the pinned tab, and then just give it some more time. It'll open up 2 tabs to make sure these 2 items go out of stock. And you know, in the meantime, you could be on YouTube, like you could do anything you want. It's not really going to interfere, right? So I'm switching tabs back and forth, like it's not hijacking my screen. I don't have to look at it. I don't even have to know that a tab is opened. I could just be watching fbmfox amazing product research videos and not even be looking at my Chrome tabs, and you know, it's doing all the work for me in the background. So once this tab is closed, we'll refresh these 2 items and see what the result was. All right, so the tabs are closed, and so this item it's going to be out of stock, which means it'll be $10,000. So yeah, it's $10,000 for a stove burner. I hope somebody buys that. I love that. And then here's $10,000 for a board game, right? So the next thing we'll demonstrate in the software is coming back in stock and how that happens. Alright, so you want to keep an eye on the tabs again, and what it's doing is it's going to go ahead and sync the items again. Pretend it's 5 hours later and it just found out that both of these items that went out of stock 5 hours ago, they just came right back in stock. So what it's going to do, it's going to sync the current stock, the current prices and everything back to fbmfox, and it'll close this up once again, and then it'll open those new tabs and put them back in stock. So what I want to demonstrate is, so imagine if I am switching through tabs or doing my work or checking my email. So it opened up a tab, right? And it's putting items back in stock. So let's say I'm browsing YouTube for a little bit and I go on videos. So see, what it does is it hijacks your screen for about a split second, right? That's because the shipping settings, when you turn an item into $10,000, they actually change, and when you make the price go back down to the original price, you have to change the shipping settings back to normal. So that's what it does for you, and it updates it, so it'll hijack your screen for a split second. And then let's go ahead and refresh. So this was $10,000. It's no longer going to be $10,000. So once we refresh, it's $27, and you can see that shipping is available. And if I refresh this item, which was also $10,000, you'll see that now it is $27 and shipping is once again available. All right, so that is how automatic price updates and stock updates work at fbmfox. No need to check your email at all, right? So this is automatic, right? So that's why I'm really excited about this update. I feel like this really ensures quality in our software. Not only do we have product research, we have orders, and we have automatic price and stock updates, right? So the next thing that I want to demonstrate is research. So every single time people are seeming to have trouble with the research tool, it's regarding getting to the right page, okay? So the way you get to the right research page is actually go to any eBay item. So this is an eBay item. and you can go to any single eBay item. So the next thing I want to demonstrate is actually the research updates. So currently our most frequently asked question is, how do I get the research to work properly? And that's because our users weren't on the right URL. So the way you get to the research page immediately is just by going to any eBay item, right? Just go to any eBay item and you'll see these buttons pop up, and just click on research seller. So if you want to research this seller, just click on the research seller. There's no more steps to it. All you've got to do is click research seller and then click on your research and just search, and it'll do the magic for you now. And we've also made our research about 20% faster. It's not a huge change, right? But we're working on getting that fast also. Alright, so those are all the updates, and in terms of frequently asked questions, there is also another question that people frequently ask. Our suppliers currently are these, so Amazon, eBay, Home Depot, Best Buy, Overstock, Walmart, and Sears. We've also added Costco, so that works. We're working on 2 to 3 suppliers for price tracking, so those will be working really soon. We're also going to be doing Amazon product research right from Amazon, and we'll also be doing listing from Amazon, Home Depot, Best Buy, and all of that good stuff. So stay tuned for the next few weeks. We're also releasing VA accounts, so our developers are working hard to ensure that this is the best software possible for you guys to use. And if you guys have watched some of the videos online, you must have noticed that some of our users are getting sales within 1 hour sometimes. We have a 7-day free trial, and many of our users, about 100% of them, are getting sales within the 7 days before their trial ends. They're making money, multiple sales. So that's all we have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the update. If you want to get the update, all you have to do is uninstall your extension and reinstall it, or you have to just wait like 24 hours and Chrome will automatically prompt you an update. So there's actually one more feature that I'd like to go over really quick. So you can see here, this is an eBay item, and I currently have it saved. So yeah, it says delete item. So I currently have it saved, and if I wanted to list this item, I would go to Facebook, and then I would find the item, and then click list selected. But the cool thing is, anything you change in the title or the price or the description actually changes in fbmfox. So the price here is $112. So if I make the price $129 and quickly switch to fbmfox, right now it's $112, but if I refresh, it's $129, and I haven't even posted the item yet, right? So if in the description I say hello, and in the title I add another hello, right, and I quickly check this item, edit, you can see that the hellos are in here. So currently any change you make in here will not reflect in here, but any change you make here will reflect back. But in our next update, we will have any change that you make here will also reflect here, but that will be in our next update. Alright, so that is all for now. You can go ahead and list this item, but just wanted to add that in. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.